We're going to kick off with the 4STRIPES Junior Invitational. To begin with, I'm Voon Lee. This is my partner in crime, Ollie Graham. It's not our first rodeo. Done this a couple times before, but kind of looking forward to the next step in the 4STRIPES Prize Challenge for this year. So I think everyone is getting kind of set up right now. We're here at the Open Heart Dojo in Sheungwan.
Location.
Beautiful location, fantastic place. 4STRIPES itself has held a number of its camps here, including the most recent one with Bruno Malfacine.
Great camp.
Great camp. And we're very lucky today that the prize challenge is actually sponsored by Grip Skis and by Grolsch Beer. Note that Grolsch Beer is probably sponsoring the Blue Belt Challenge as opposed to the Junior Invitational. So while we're getting kind of set up, let's basically hear a word from our sponsors a little bit. Let's hear a little bit from Grolsch Beer.
Be like everyone else. Now why would you want to do that? Be awkward, brave, funny and fearless. Be bold, be timid, be brash.
Be boringly interesting. Be limited edition, be one of one.
Be proud to be 100 trillion atoms of pure you.
It's not about fitting in or standing out. It's about having the confidence to just be.
Yes, it takes guts, but when you're more you, it's easier for everyone else to feel a bit more themselves too.
Yo, you wanna meet me at the bar?
Yeah.
Yo, you wanna meet me at the lounge?
Yeah.
So that was a nice look back on some of the action from the previous prize challenge, which itself was a team format, both purple and blue. Today we have the format, it's an all blue belt challenge. But first, we're going to kick off with the 4STRIPES Junior Invitational Team Challenge. It's the first time 4STRIPES is holding a kids tournament, and actually it's a great thing for, I think, the Hong Kong Jiu-jitsu community as well.
Yeah, so the kids will be fighting under Junior IBJJF rules. So a lot of the submissions that you'll see in the adult game are kind of restricted just for the kids' safety. They kick in, I think, from juvenile and above. Certain submissions are allowed.
Yeah.
Age group as you go up.
Yeah. So let's unpack that a little bit. So what are the things that are allowed with the kids' competition in terms of the rules? What type of submissions?
I guess it's better to say what's. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with things that are allowed. So arm bars are fine.
Right.
Okay. Basically, basic submissions. So arm bars are fine. Kimura is fine.
Yep.
Americana.
Yes. Triangle chokes.
Triangle choke. Yep. From guard or from the bottom.
Cross collar chokes.
Cross collar chokes. Yep. Bow and arrows is still okay.
Right.
Rear naked choke from the back.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Right.
No foot locks for kids.
No foot locks for kids.
Nothing cranky. Yeah.
Hear that out there? That's it, kids. No foot locks. Stay in school. Okay. Okay. It looks like we're going to be kicking off soon.
We're going to do a speech. Kids comes first, and then blue belts. All right, 5 minutes. All right.
So it looks like we're about sort of 5 minutes out from kicking off. Let's take a look at a little bit of the three teams that we're going to have in the Junior Invitational Challenge. We have Kowloon BJJ. We have DB BJJ. I assume that's Discovery Bay.
Discovery Bay, yeah.
Jiu-jitsu. And then we have Team Alavanca.
From Shanghai BJJ.
From Shanghai BJJ. So Team Alavanca from Shanghai BJJ.
So matches, the other major difference on the kids' junior matches is that they're only 3-minute matches.
Only 3-minute matches. Okay, so these kids, they'll be wearing from the word go, essentially.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of these kids is going to gas looking at the way they're warming up.
No, I don't think so. They really do have the eye of the tiger going on over there. At least I'm liking what I'm seeing on the warm-up mats. So I think it's an exciting thing because I don't think we have that many kids competitions available in the Hong Kong Jiu-Jitsu community. So I think this is
it's a shame.
actually
A lot of people missed out this year because there was no Copa to Hong Kong.
Yes.
So we had to travel to other countries around the region to get their comps in.
Yeah.
Or go up to the mainland, Shenzhen, Guangzhou competitions, or even Shanghai.
Right.
Open. So yeah, it's
Well,
good
it
to
should
have
make
something
for-
at home for a change.
absolutely. It should make for a great experience. It's good to get like some competition experience into them, and it's nice to see a lot of the kids are taking it quite seriously. Actually, I know for a fact that Team Alavanca.
I wish we could get the roving cam on some of these warm-ups.
That's
So,
true.
Unfortunately,
That's
it's on
true.
our ugly mugs, but we'll see this later.
So let's.
So just a couple more minutes here while the guys are setting up and
Yes.
get this underway.
Oh well, I forgot that. Since we're gonna have our ugly mugs on there, let's do one last wave before we go on the roving reporter.
Yep.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming. Sponsor, a price sponsor. Grips is, and they make fantastic gi, fantastic jiu-jitsu apparel, and also Grosh, sponsoring our Jobs Prize. Everybody gets, all the winner will get a case of beer delivered to your home. Delivered to your home by Grosh. And also, Open Heart Dojo for providing this event. Well, I did great. Today's fight is very special. We call them the Blue Belt and the community response. But in progress, some of the Blue Belt actually got promoted. So it's less team than we expected. But we're very happy that they're moving on to their new jiu-jitsu journey. So finally, today we have 3 teams from 3 different gyms: New Long Jiu-Jitsu, Hong Kong Fight Club, and B Water BJJ will be fighting at Blue Belts. And today we're going to celebrate our very first 4STRIPES Junior Invitational Team Challenge. There are 3 teams from Shanghai BJJ, DB BJJ, and Kowloon. And we're very excited to welcome these kids. This event will be streaming live on Facebook. For those who are watching them on Facebook, it's 4STRIPES Price Challenge. That's our account. And I want to, if you're watching on YouTube, I want to special thanks to our all-star commentary team, Mr. Boone Lee, and Special Ranger, and Ollie Brown. Today's referees will also be Professor Kaiki from BJJ. Thank you. For the kids and for the students. Also, Ollie Brown will be refereeing for us. Thank you. We have an after party for those adults and kids too tonight at Bobby Rebels at 7 o'clock, at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Free Grosh beer from 7 to 9 tonight at Bobby Rebels at Wyndham Street. I want to mention the rules today. It's a team rule, so for kids and adults who follow IBJJF, there will be no advantage. No advantage to be scored. Kids will be 3 minutes long, and scoring for the team. If you win by submission, you get 10 points for your teams. If you win by points, you get 5 points to your team. If it is a draw, it is 1 point to each team. Together, after 3 fights, the team with the most points advance. It is a double elimination tournament, so we have to lose twice. Your team has to lose twice to be completely eliminated from the tournament. Therefore, there is a loser bracket. Anyway, so thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Our first match for kids will be between Team Alavanca. Team Alavanca from Shanghai BJJ and Kowloon BJJ.
So it looks like we're about to get started.
For the first match, it's Ivan, Jared, and Isaac from Kowloon BJJ.
So it looks like we're going to get started. First match, Team Alavanca versus Kowloon BJJ, Ivan Joe. We're on the colored belt. Refereed by Professor Kaiki Loyola from Shanghai BJJ. Coming to the center now. This is Ivan Jung from Team Alavanca and Isaac from Kowloon BJJ. And we're off. So both yellow belts right now. Ivan pulling guard. Over the head. He's giving double unders.
Doing well to keep his guard inverting a little here.
Yeah.
Ivan doing a great job to prevent the pass there.
Yeah. Still no points on the board. Ivan shooting for a triangle.
Oh, he got the legs for a second, but as well shaken off there.
Very close. Still shooting for it.
Almost passed.
Almost passed.
Ivan, yeah.
Not really settling in.
Escape there to replace by Ivan.
Ivan shooting for the triangle again. This time actually locking it up. Maybe
he locks his legs and he could sweep him and come to the top. He might be on an armbar too, but okay, so Isaac's shaking it out again. Really good defense.
Really pressuring through for the pass.
Isaac's doing a good job of keep hip escaping out and replacing his guard there every time that Isaac tries to turn the corner there.
Movement.
Still has half guard.
He's got half guard now.
Yeah. So Isaac's slowly making progress. Trying to step over the guard there. Oh, good kneecap attempt there from Isaac. His base is quite narrow though, so there's definitely a sweep opportunity for Ivan if he sees it.
Yeah. It looks like he's successful with the kneecap pass. Are we getting the 3 points?
3 points for the pass.
Isaac settled down into side control now. So you can see a lot of, so you can see our scoreboard right there. Set it back to standing again.
Okay, well, Ivan's got to work the pass now. So we've got the 2 points for the sweep.
Got 2 points for the sweep.
Sweeping back.
Sweeping it back.
Ivan needs to stay on top.
Not yet.
Okay, back to neutral.
Looks like he might have the. Oh, sure.
So it's 2-3. Yeah, 2-3 with 20 seconds to go.
20 seconds to go.
Ivan's going to need to hit a sweep now. Oh, he's come to the top again. So
come to the top. Is he going to get the 2? He's got the 2. Okay, so now it's 4-3.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left. As long as he does not get swept.
Well, he's got to stay on top.
If he can maintain his base and stay on top.
Time.
So it looks like the first win goes to Ivan Jung of Team Alavanca.
Team Alavanca. What a great match.
Great match.
Some back and forward action, some sweeps both sides.
Absolutely. Both guys remaining very active and I think composed. Well done to both competitors. And the win goes to Team Alavanca, Ivan Jung. Final score, 4-3.
Congratulations, Alavanca. 10 points. So it's 5 points to 5 points to Ivan Steve.
All right,
So-
just to remind people of the way the
Next
team
fight
format
between
works.
Lex
10
and
points for a submission
Kaden.
win, 5 points for a points win. Goes towards your overall team total, right?
Yes, and then a tie gives you just 1 point per team. So the way the scoring works definitely prioritizes submissions over points win. It certainly will be interesting to see how the kids will go. So next up we have Lex McGlunn from Team Alavanca versus Caden from Kowloon BJJ. I wonder if this is set up as a potential interesting match. Caden, obviously a white belt, 3-stripe white belt. Lex,
Got the gray belt,
recent
right?
gray belt.
Solid gray belt.
A solid gray belt.
So that's another kind of difference that the kids have is there's 3 tiers of belt
Yes, that's right.
as opposed to the adult format.
Okay, so about to begin second match of Alavanca versus Kowloon BJJ.
And we're in.
All right, engaging Lex.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Sweep from Lex. Take down.
Yeah.
It's got to stay on top.
Oh.
It's got to stay on top.
Arm.
Stay on top.
Now, Lex with the potential armbar coming back on top. Let's see if he can maintain mount and score the points. He's got 2 points for the takedown.
2 points to take down.
Some nice movement by Lex.
Caden's doing a great job of keep replacing his guard here.
That's right, very active.
He's trying to
Lex
stab the armbar
very
down.
active,
He's got
looking
his
for
leg
the
in the
submission.
middle there, so it's not going to count as an armbar.
Very active looking for the submission, but I'm sure his team would prefer that he actually settled into position a little bit and actually get some of those points on the board.
That was a beautiful jump over.
That was a beautiful jump over. 3
He's
points.
got his leg inside again to block
Guard
it.
pass.
Good defense from Caden and blocking the armbar.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So this is slightly different as well from the adult. So if the referee deems one of the participants to be in like a dangerous position, you don't need to fully stretch out the arm and wait for the kid to tap.
that's right.
It's just for their safety.
So effectively, Lex gets the win by submission.
Yeah. Armbar submission.
Alavanca, win by submission, 10 points. Team Alavanca.
All right, so I have 10 points. So, Team Alavanca going ahead with a submission win, coupled with Ivan Jung's points win, gives them currently...
That will put them through to the next bracket.
Certainly, they have 15 points on the board right now. It's a strong showing by Team Alavanca so far.
When the arm's straight, we call it submission.
Yeah. So once again, slightly different on the kids tournament. The minute an arm gets straightened out, that's effectively considered a submission.
I think with any submission, regardless of what it is, if the referee deems the kid to be in a dangerous position, they're going to call the end of the match, right?
Yes, absolutely. For the final matchup between Team Alavanca and Team Kowloon BJJ, we have Owen Jacobson from Team Alavanca versus Ethan from Kowloon BJJ. A little bit of a size mismatch here.
Just tidying up the belts before we begin.
Fun fact about the word Alavanca, it actually means leverage in Portuguese. And they're certainly showing what that looks like today.
There we go.
Right. Owen going with
looking for the judo.
Yes. He's got the
kind of a head.
yeah.
Okay, so you got the takedown.
You got the judo sweep. He's settled in. You got the 2 points for the takedown, but not for maintaining side control just yet. Now he's in half guard.
So yeah, he's high half guard here.
Okay.
Okay, so just bringing them back to the center of the mat.
In the center of the mat.
Just getting a bit close to the edge of the safety zone there, so they're just reset in the same position in the middle.
So I believe...
so Ethan has closed guard. Right. So Owen's job now is going to be to open the guard and we'll start to work the pass.
Yeah. His coach obviously advising him to stand up and break out of closed guard. Owen going for the Americana. Ooh.
Should not be attacking inside the guard yet, so his coach is saying that as well. You need to pass first. There's a good step over to avoid getting armbarred there. So
there you go. Owen probably going for Toriando.
Great Toriando.
Oh, yeah, settling into back take. Can he get his hooks?
Can he get the back take? Okay, he's crossed his feet though, so he's not going to get points until he uncrosses his feet.
Yes.
Does he have the arm across the body? Doesn't quite, right? So there's
Most
not going to be like a
likely,
flower sweep here.
Yeah, most likely you're going to settle into closed guard. Oh, he's going for the Kimura. That is pretty deep. I think we're going to have to stop.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
right.
Great Kimura there from Owen.
Great ref's decision as well. That was a pretty deep Kimura. And Owen with the submission win.
Good attack from Owen's guard there.
That's right. But Ethan doing very well considering the size mismatch.
Yeah.
Certainly playing a good guard game. In close guard.
Yeah, great close guard. Was threatening an armbar there for a second as well. So,
yeah.
Owen saw the danger and stepped around.
So for the third match of Team Alavanca versus Kowloon BJJ, we have our winner, Owen Jacobson from Team Alavanca. Well done to both competitors.
Winner by submissions, Team Alavanca, Owen. At points to Team.
So,
Team Alavanca advanced to the next round.
So Team Alavanca advance.
25 points for
total
the team.
of 25 points.
25 points.
2 submissions and 1 points victory.
So Alavanca will be on again now, round robin.
Yeah.
So against DB BJJ.
Versus DB BJJ.
I assume they're going straight into it. Well, a 5-minute break in between, and
3 minutes break.
3-minute break.
JK is still working out logistics.
We're going to see how far we're running behind. But it was pretty impressive, I thought, actually. It was really great seeing the kids kind of out there. It's
Yeah,
clear
it's-
they've been working on their techniques.
Considering they don't have that many opportunities to compete in Hong Kong, they literally have to go travel around the region if they want to find matches. So,
That's right.
I mean, you saw like a decent level of jiu-jitsu there. Right?
Absolutely. I think what's always interesting in watching kids is how kind of facile they are in terms of their movement as well. So you see a lot of them kind of regaining their guard.
Even the stand-up, some really nice judo techniques.
Very true.
They're already mixing it up, right?
Yeah, very true. So I think we're doing well. Why don't we take an opportunity to shout out to our sponsors for today? Grip Skis, Everyday Warrior, our marketing partner, and also we'll be donating a couple of gis as prizes for the eventual winners of both the Junior Invitational and the Blue Belt Challenge. And of course, Grolsch, our marketing partner for today, who I think will be donating prizes to just the winners of the Blue Belt Invitation.
And they are sponsoring the after party tonight at Bobby's Rabble.
Very important.
If you're in town, Wyndham Street, 7 till 9, get some Grolsch beer.
Absolutely. So I'm sure quite a few of the competitors today will definitely be interested in that. I know some of them were cutting down. Just now we saw on the weigh-ins, just on the way in, they were actually looking to kind of secure that fairly early so they could actually have a bite to eat. So there are definitely competitors out there who are taking it quite seriously. Once again,
Some marginal weight cuts.
Some marginal weight cuts.
Ready for next round between Team BJJ and Team Alavanca. Am I pronouncing that right? The first match from Team BJJ is between Eric from Team BJJ and between Team Alavanca,
Lex. Okay, so we're now into round 2 of the Junior Invitational Challenge, and we are going to be kicking it off with Team DB BJJ, Eric from Team DB BJJ versus Lex from Team Alavanca.
Just getting the stripy belt sorted so we can tell the difference for scoring.
It'll be interesting to see if any of the kids actually kind of change up their strategy going into the second round, or they'll stick with what they think works.
Yeah. I'm sure the coaches are going to be watching the matches and trying to pick out where they're strong and where they're not.
Yeah. And we're on.
Oh, again, that takedown's really working for him.
It certainly is. So 2 points to Lex for the takedown. Now trying to settle into position, trying to pass Eric's guard.
They're doing a good job with blocking the pass.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely leg
Very
drag to the other
nice.
side.
Let's see.
Oh, he's replaced again. That's great. And now he's back to close guard. Okay.
Close guard. Look, going for the arm bar.
Looking for the arm bar.
Looking for the arm bar. Let's see if Lex has the...
Shrugged his shoulder back inside nicely there. Looking for a kneecap. Just couldn't quite get it. Oh, he should have stayed in contact there, and he maybe would have got a turn. But again, a nice throw. Should be 2.
We'll get the 2, and he may even get the 3. Oh, right
And
into
maybe
mount.
the 4 as well.
Very
See
good.
if he can maintain.
He's going for the arm. Going for the arm.
The legs inside again.
Fully straightened out.
No, the legs inside, so it's not going to count.
Eric did a good job getting his elbow to the ground.
As well, yeah.
He should have gotten the points for the mount. Did he stay in that mount long enough?
No, I don't think he established the position, right? 'Cause he jumped straight for the armbar. So
Yes.
you have to show that you're controlling the position before the referee's going to give the points.
About 3 seconds, right?
Around 3 seconds, yeah.
Okay. So Lex still,
So trying to work this pass, yeah?
trying to work this pass.
Eric's
going-
doing a good job.
Lex very much looking for that submission,
the
that
whole
armbar
time.
submission. He's going to probably be looking for the armbar from the bottom of that
He
too.
is, yeah.
And if he straightens it out, then
Well, he did a good job of defending it. Almost getting the pass there as well.
yes.
He's got a triangle. It looks like he's got a triangle set up.
It's a pretty good
He
triangle.
needs to lock his legs, change the angle, and lock the triangle. So at the moment, there's not going to be enough pressure there, but you might be working the arm bar inside the triangle.
And he's trying to straighten the arm out. I'm not sure if he's got it. He's got an
He needs to
opportunity.
adjust his triangle to really make sure he's going to get either the triangle or the arm bar.
I think if the head gets pulled down, the referee might
tight.
stop this.
If he adjusted the lock on his legs, that would probably be tight enough to get the triangle.
I think so.
Okay, good job of Eric to defend that.
So he's going for the arm bar.
Oh, wow. Alright, so legs should keep the position first. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So now, Eric replaces his guard again. Legs looking to pass. Eric's doing a great job of keep replacing his guard.
And that's time.
Okay, so points win.
All right.
Alavanca, 4-0.
So Team Alavanca, Lex from Team Alavanca getting the win over Eric from Team BJJ by points, 4-0.
A lot of attacking there. This was a great match, and Eric was doing a great job of preventing Lex from passing.
Absolutely.
A bunch of times putting back into his guard, right?
If anything, I think actually Lex probably had a few missed opportunities of just settling in and actually getting a much more dominant win by points.
It's even a lot of adults rush a lot of the positions, and you don't end up establishing control, so you're not going to get the points. The referee's not going to give you that.
Yeah. I think this is all part of the valuable experience the kids are getting, and just in terms of how to manage their emotions during competition, see these opportunities and know when to kind of settle into it. So once again, for a first match of round 2, Lex from Team Alavanca getting the win by points.
Winner by
So
points.
5 points for Team Alavanca for this round.
5 points to his team. I want to make an
Very nice show.
announcement.
Sportsmanship
We have
from
a
two
registered
competitors.
nurse in the corner, Tracy. She will be taking care of any injuries over there. She's not a physio. Don't ask her to tape up your ankle. Don't ask her to tape up your fingers. She's a nurse for any first aid. Okay?
So we have
Next
professional
round
medical assistance
from
if
Team
necessary.
BJJ and Tony.
So we have Antoine from Team BJJ
Antoine.
versus Ivan.
And from Team Alavanca, Ivan.
All right, so Ivan from Team Alavanca versus Antoine from Team BJJ coming onto the mats. Ivan, yellow belt in the white gi, and Antoine,
Black gi
black gi
with the stripy belt.
with a stripy belt. There we go. You have an opportunity to shake hands before the kickoff, before the start. And we're on.
Here we go. Antoine trying to find a way inside, get some grips. Okay, grip fight starts.
Yeah.
See if we're going to get pull or a takedown. Okay, so
pull.
Ivan went for the pull. Okay. His guard's very open though.
Well, he's got the ankle.
De La Riva going for the sweep.
He's going for the
Oh,
sweep.
he's almost giving his
giving
back
up the
though.
back.
Okay.
So he'll probably give up
Ivan
points.
pushing him back into guard. Should not be.
No
it
points for
would-
Antoine for the
Yeah,
takedown.
as we don't have advantages under this format, then no advantage.
So Antoine in Ivan's guard right
Trying
now.
to open this close guard.
Yeah.
Ivan's throwing up that triangle attempt again. Didn't get past the arm.
It's interesting to see this because there's a significant size differential.
Yeah.
Antoine giving up almost 10 kilos to Ivan. So he's doing very well.
And some rank in the belt there as well.
And rank in the belt too. Ivan throwing up the triangle.
Antoine trying to fight his hand back inside there. Okay, so his hand out, and now he's posturing up. That's decent defense from Antoine.
I think if Ivan grabs the head right now.
Yeah, if he pulls the head down and pulls his hip up, that's going to get really tight.
Yeah. Well, effectively, I think that would be the end of it, given kind of the kids' rules. But let's take a look.
It looks quite tight. If he gets the arm across, okay, now it's going to get tight.
Okay. Now it's up to the ref to actually take a look at this. Ivan holding on to his foot to really kind of lock in that triangle.
He did well to get his arm back across there, Antoine. If you can jam his elbow on Ivan's hip, then yeah, he's going to be able to pass that.
Great job. Ivan kind of releasing the triangle as well, but throwing it back up again.
Almost back in again.
Yes.
Looking for transition to an armbar. Good job by Antoine.
Incredible job by Antoine.
And take it back to the feet. 36 seconds, and we're still at 0-0.
No points on the board.
A takedown here could be the decider.
Yes.
Nice try from Antoine for that hip throw. So if he stays on top, he's going to get the 2.
Antoine gets the 2.
The 2. Beautiful judo throw.
We have 16 seconds, 15 seconds left on the board, and now Ivan going for the full triangle. He's got very tight. A squeeze. If he pulls that down, let's see. 3 seconds left.
To survive for Antoine. Oh, good job by Antoine.
So Antoine survives, gets the win by 2 points. An incredible feat, actually, given that Antoine weighs 28 kilos and Ivan weighs 39 kilos.
Yeah, amazing. Technique conquers all.
Ivan giving up essentially 30% of his own body weight, and yet wins by takedown.
By takedown. It was a great throw.
Yeah. So he should definitely be commended for that. Kids showing a lot of technique out there, but also a lot of heart.
So the team's a level, right? 5-5.
Team's a level right now, 5-5.
So into the deciding match for this.
And the win goes to Team BJJ. Antoine for a very hard-fought match. Ivan also acquitting himself very well, being very technical from the bottom, threatening a number of triangle attempts. But Antoine getting the win, surviving, and evening it up between Team BJJ and Team Alavanca.
So another difference between the adult and the kids categories is that boys and girls compete together in kids tournaments. Because until about age 10, boys and girls have the same strength. So
right. So now we have a very intriguing matchup. We have Clara from Team BJJ versus Owen from Team Alavanca. Some pretty exciting matches, I think, so far.
Yeah, there's some great jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, some good jiu-jitsu. Here we are. Ready to off, and we're off. All right, let's see. Okay. Very attentive. In and out, grip fighting.
Going for the judo.
Going straight for the judo throw. Yeah. So Owen with the pull.
Owen pulled, yeah.
With Clara moving very quickly.
Well, actually.
Maintaining good balance.
Back to the feet.
Very feet.
She has a really nice base.
Yes. Some good footwork.
Yeah, Owen. If Owen insisted on that, he might be able to get it. Yeah, okay. That was a better attempt.
You can tell this is not the first time someone has tried this on her. Right. She's definitely prescient about what.
Her base is very nice, but that was a beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
Bujigari.
I think Owen with the weight advantage here, making the most of it.
So I was working really hard for the arm there, though. Okay, and then you go back to the feet.
Yeah, Clara really looking for the arm bar. Could even sense a slight sense of frustration that she didn't get it, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
So it definitely
it was a solid attempt.
It definitely was. Definitely has a competitive
halfway
spirit.
through the match.
Right. That's threatening. Oh, a little bit of a. We're going to pause for a slight eye poke.
Okay.
We're going to check a little bit. Okay, and it looks like we're back on time with 1 minute and 30 left.
So I'm pulling, going to close guard. Sweeping to the top. Okay.
Sweep to the top.
Should get the 2 if he can maintain this for at least 3 seconds. Oh, he doesn't maintain the control. Okay, he's got the 2 now.
He's got the 2. Yeah, watch out.
Great armbar attempt again.
Yeah, really insisting on it. Oh.
Trying to cartwheel pass, and then Clara stood up to prevent it. Okay, so Owen up by 4 to 0.
Owen 4 to 0.
2 takedowns. Well, 1 sweep, one takedown.
That's it.
Owen looking to pull again, looking for the sweep. Back to close guard.
Almost pulled into omoplata. Unfortunately, omoplatas are not legal
for kids.
For kids.
Would have been there.
Just simple submission attempts. Thanks. Owen looking to get the sweep. And I think he'll get it into mount if he can maintain.
He should get the 2
He got the
even
2.
if he doesn't get the mount, if staying on top. Yeah, he's got the 2. So another sweep for Owen. Clara she keeps looking for that armbar. It's a really nice guard from the bottom. Great flexibility.
Yeah. Time. We finished a very competitive match.
Really great match.
Owen taking it
Clara did really well.
6-0. Clara always looking like she was threatening the entire time.
A little upset that she didn't win, but this is part of the process, right?
Amazing fight, especially for someone giving up that sort of weight
as well. Yeah, she did
advantage.
incredibly well.
She did an incredibly strong base, great guard, and was always threatening from the bottom.
Yeah, amazing.
I think there's a. Well, I think there's a common saying: you either win or you learn, and I think all the kids today are learning really incredible lessons.
Yeah, and if you get to start learning like this at such a young age, by the time you get to the adult brackets, it's going to pay a massive dividends.
If these kids keep it up, by the time they get to the adult brackets, there will be many black belts. They'll effectively have 10 years of experience at blue belt.
Alavanca 10-5, advance to the final round.
So Team Alavanca advancing to the final round, taking round 2. It's still 10 points to 5 points for DBBJJ.
So we got the 3rd place playoff coming up. DBBJJ versus Kowloon BJJ.
And it's a double elimination, so you eliminate 12.
So now we're going to have, this is a double elimination tournament.
Right, exactly.
So we're going to
now
have
we've got the 3rd place playoff, and then the team that wins this match will go through to the final versus Alavanca.
That's correct. So even though Kowloon BJJ lost the first round, Team DBBJJ lost second round, if they can compete well against each other now, they'll have a second chance at getting through to the finals and matching up once again with Team Alavanca.
Yeah, time to get the chance to get some payback. But let's see how it pans out.
That's right. So it'll be interesting to see what the coaches are saying to their team. It's probably a lot more motivational than strategic, I would think.
Yeah, there's still everything to play for.
Yeah.
And take out the whole thing.
That's right. And I think it'll be interesting, especially from a learning experience, especially for the teams that both lost, to see how that they can get their motivation back, get their mind right back into the game again.
There's so much of the competition game of jiu-jitsu is about the psyche, right? And being able to, especially if you get the chance to come back, because a lot of the times you compete once and that's it. If you lose, you go home, right? So the chance to reset and come back, if you can get that focus, especially the kids at a young age like this, right?
Yes.
They can start learning this now and to like let things go. It's going to pay them dividends for sure in the future.
Fantastic.
That was an amazing fight that night. We're going to take a 10 minutes break. Let's get DB BJJ rest up first.
All right, so there's a quick intermission. Give the kids a quick chance to take a break. 10 minutes, and then we'll be back with you.
So let's take an opportunity right now to also, hear from our sponsors, Grips.
Be like everyone else. Now, why would you want to do that? It's not about fitting in or standing out. It's about having the confidence to just be.
Yes, it takes guts, but when you're more you, it's easier for everyone else to feel a bit more themselves too.
Yo, you wanna meet me at the bar? Yeah. Yo, you wanna meet me at the lounge?
we're back.
All right, I think we're about to get underway again real soon.
Yeah, I think so. I think all the kids, I did a quick run around, see how all the kids are doing, and I think they're resetting a little bit, kind of settling back in.
The zone.
I think Team Alavanca also feeling very confident going into this next round.
A couple of solid victories there, right?
Solid victories.
First 2 matches. So.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can keep their focus.
Since we got a bit of time, we're going to take the opportunity to plug a little project that we've been doing in 4 Stripes 2, which is the 4 Stripes Collective Podcast. We've just finished season 1. We wrapped up season 1 recently in the
Who
bag.
were some of the guests you had on?
Yeah, so in a great reception for season 1. I'm the host of the 4 Stripes Collective Podcast, and we had 8 episodes, a lot of notable ones, a good mix of between, I would say, internationally well-known figures in the jiu-jitsu community, as well as local celebrities within kind of the Asian region. So we had obviously Professor Rodrigo Medeiros. Mm-hmm. We also had a special episode with 6 times world champion Lucas Lepre.
Awesome.
In addition to a number of local luminaries, including Alex Lin.
He's the owner of Shanghai BJJ.
Owner of Shanghai BJJ. Chris Collins, black belt under Clark Gracie.
Chris Collins Action, right? Is his gym?
Chris Collins Action is his gym. He's an action director as well.
Movie star.
Movie star, yes indeed. Even down to kind of more locally well-known practitioners like Chef Kui Vindang.
Proprietor of Now Restaurant in Shangwan.
That's right. So I think it was a good set of conversations out there. If you're interested, you can find the 4 Stripes Collective podcast on most major podcast platforms, but in particular on Apple iTunes and also on Spotify.
Awesome.
So we're in the process of recording season 2, so look for that in the near future as well.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first season, so looking forward to number 2.
Absolutely. So once again, I think the kids are
really professional event. Really happy to be part of an event like this. Thank you all you guys for coming. Like I said, it was a big pleasure. I'm really impressed with the level here in Hong Kong. I didn't know the level was good like this. Push it. Woohoo!
children's teams, please go to the warm-up areas and get ready for the match between Kowloon BJJ and DB BJJ. Let's go.
So it looks like we're getting ready to kick off.
Get restarted.
Yeah. Once again, our referee for the kids matches so far, Professor Kaiki Loyola from Shanghai BJJ. Very well versed in refereeing kids competitions in general.
Yeah, he's done the Shanghai Open a few times, right?
Done the Shanghai Open a few times. We see some footage from the kids getting motivational speeches from all their coaches. Essentially, all kids should be well commended for competing in the first place and actually kind of taking the plunge. So once again, if you want to follow us on Facebook, you can find us at 4STRIPES Hong Kong, and indeed also at the 4STRIPES Prize Challenge, where this broadcast is being streamed live, and also on Instagram at 4.stripes. Shout out once again to our marketing partners today, Gripskis. A little shout out of like Team DB BJJ there, and also Grolsch Beer.
Okay, let's go. Kowloon BJJ versus DB BJJ. The first match will be between Caden and Eric.
First match between Kowloon BJJ and Team DB BJJ. Caden versus Eric.
See Antoine giving up some size again, right? Looking for the judo. Nice base fight, Antoine.
Still keeping on the feet, both looking for the trip.
They're just looking for an entry for the takedown.
Yeah.
Neither can find it yet. They're both doing a good job of making the frame of the arm so it makes it hard to enter. You've got to open that up first so to let you step in.
You see a little bit of that the movement. There we go. Anton getting it. Settling into
really nice
side
control. Really
so
nice
he
side
gets two
control.
for the takedown.
Just maintaining position really nicely inside control.
Yeah.
Making a beautiful
right
transition to the mount as well. So 4 points for the mount.
4 points for the mount. And he's maintaining it.
Basing really well. Eric's trying to use his size to push him off, but Antoine's base is really solid here. Antoine can look for when Eric tries to push up there, he's got the opportunity to go for an armbar. If he can slide his mount higher, maybe go S mount and then set up the armbar.
I think it's Antoine on top.
Yes, Antoine. Sorry.
So Anton doing a pretty good job, and now moving into half guard.
There's a good replace there.
Yeah. Caden doing a good job of surviving. Antoine showing.
So yeah, Antoine got the underhook there for a second. I think he's good back up, but he's managed to pass. So if he gets back to side control, he's going to get the three, and he does.
He does get the three. Boys fishing for the arm.
Really nice control from Antoine.
Yeah. But Caden doing the right thing, maintaining that diamond, making sure no space.
He needs to be facing him more, otherwise he's going to be in trouble here.
Yes.
Okay.
And we got the finish.
The arm was
straightened out.
Definitely straightened out there. So
Anton with the essentially armbar submission.
Basically a great control for the whole match there from Antoine. Got the takedown and really didn't give up position from then on.
Yeah.
Slipped into half guard for a second and then managed to work the pass again.
Really great awareness from Antoine on top, really predicting, what his opponent's likely to do and moving ahead.
Yeah, and as a smaller guy, it's so easy just to get bumped off or trap and rolled and end up back on the bottom.
And the winner of this fight is Eric from Team BJJ.
So 9 points to 0, Antoine takes out the match. 10 points for the team for the submission finish.
The Team DBBJJ with the first win in this round 3, giving Team DBBJJ
pretty commanding lead.
Pretty commanding lead and a good chance of making their way back into the final again against Team Alavanca.
Right,
it's between Isaac from Kowloon BJJ and Antoine from DBBJJ.
I think they changed the order, so I think it's going to be Eric.
I think it's going to be Eric versus Isaac, I suspect. Oh, no, it's actually Clara.
Clara is coming in, okay.
Okay.
I think that they're recording an audible here.
Yes.
Some tactical changes.
So it looks like it's still Isaac from Kowloon BJJ.
Yep. Looks like it's going to be between Clara from DBBJJ
Clara's back.
Clara. And then again, all smiles before the start.
Here we go. Isaac looking to pull, yeah. Does pull.
Clara's a good base.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Okay, she sat back there, but great to come back up to the top there from Clara.
Isaac really working that collar and sleeve quite well.
Looking for the sweep. Oh, he's set up a triangle. Okay. Clara's doing a great job to put her elbow inside the hip there and block that triangle close.
Yeah. And great balance, too, in terms of maintaining her top position and not getting swept.
Yeah. Especially as she's giving up size. Okay, so now Isaac has got the triangle. He's really stretching out with that collar and sleeve, right?
Yes.
Okay,
and then you got the tap.
Yeah.
We got.
Yeah.
Yep. So
that was a tight triangle.
It was a tight triangle. Isaac did squeeze it at the end, and I do believe we did see a tap.
Yeah, I think there was a tap there.
Yeah.
The winner by submission is Kowloon BJJ.
So Isaac from Kowloon BJJ taking the win over Clara from Team DBBJJ by submission.
So 10-10, right?
10-10.
Teams are tied up. This is going to be the decider to see who progresses through to the final.
So it looks like it will be Ethan from Team Kowloon BJJ versus Eric from DBBJJ for the decider.
Okay.
So once again, a very, very competitive match.
This takes the two teams at a draw with 10 points each. Submissions for both sides. The third match will be between Eric from DBBJJ and
I believe it will be
Ethan from Kowloon BJJ.
Just getting the stripy belt sorted again.
So actually, it looks like it's going to be Antoine again.
Yeah, Antoine. It looks. Yeah, they're down to 2 members, I think.
Yes, I believe
maybe Ethan.
Eric is out with injury.
Okay.
He's still sitting at the nurse's station, so I think it will be Antoine again.
Okay, Antoine's back. Okay, DBGJ.
All right.
Okay.
So Antoine definitely getting his money's worth today.
He's
in terms of matches.
For sure. Here we go.
There you go.
Looking for that Uchigari again. Antoine. Working well for him in the last match.
Strong frame.
Yeah, really strong frame from Ethan. Nice guard ball. Nice guard ball from Ethan. Hasn't quite closed it.
Good knee cut.
Yeah, nice knee cut from
Very
Antoine.
nice knee cut. Keeping it very tight.
And again, he goes straight to that strong controlling position.
Opportunity to take it back.
He's still in half guard here, so no points for the pass yet, but he's controlling from the top quite well again.
Well, I think he was given 3 points. So Anton ahead by 3 points right now. 2 minutes and 13 left. Anton trying to work his way out of half guard right now.
Yeah, and if he can get the underhook on his right side, then it's going to help him to pass. But he's done well to switch his base here. If he moved his butt a bit more into the armpit, he'd have kind of a better chance to try and free his foot. He's switched over to the mount now, so it's like three-quarter mount.
Yeah.
If he flattens Ethan out, then you have a chance to use his other foot and free his trapped foot.
Ethan with the... Okay.
Antoine's still trying to work this pass. And you see now he's bringing the foot in to help free his other foot. It's really good work from Antoine.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Ethan saw the danger and pushed it back into half guard. Now he's free.
Well, he's potentially giving up the back.
You can get the hooks. That headlock's kind of awkward. Okay, he's got the hooks. So now the headlock doesn't matter. Yeah, if he doesn't cross his feet here, he's going to get the points.
Let's see.
They don't look crossed.
No, they're not crossed.
I think
does he need to have his head out of the...
If there's any threat of a submission, so that headlock is technically a submission threat, so he's not going to get points until he frees his head. Okay, now he should.
Now
he should get the points.
Now he gets the 4 points. The back take. And he's got both his arms over the shoulders.
So Ethan's kind of have to defend really hard here to try and either recover back to a neutral position or get his guard back. First off, defend the neck. He did a good job there.
Doing a good job.
Antoine coming back around the neck again.
Coming back.
Get the neck.
I think Anton is looking for the rear naked.
Ethan's doing a great job of blocking the neck there.
He's really pushing on that elbow, and he's getting it.
Turn back into him here. Yeah, he's done a great job to recover there. He's got to watch his arm.
He's going for that. And that's time.
That was an awesome match.
That was an awesome match. So,
great control again by Antoine.
Antoine taking the win with 7 points to 0 by points.
So submission. So points win. Gives them 15 points total, and they'll move through to the final.
So it looks like we're going to have a rematch between Team Alavanca and Team BJJ once again. Very gritty match between Anton and Ethan there.
It's really nice. Antoine was showing great control again, both from the back position and from top position.
The winner is Team BJJ. 5 points, taking 5 points to their team and winning the match between Kowloon and DB. Good job.
Going to show sportsmanship. Big smiles from Antoine's coach right there. So and also great team spirit. I don't know if we're
going to move straight into the final here, or if these guys are going to get a quick break. But
well, the interesting thing is they're effectively a 2-person team right now.
Yeah, as well. So
they're going to be
working.
Yeah, they're going to head back into a rematch of Team Alavanca. And it'll be interesting to see where they're at. It does seem that their third member, Team BJJ's third member, is still out.
Yeah.
And probably will not be participating.
In the 8th station there, resting up. So I think we're going to take a few minutes here just to give these guys a chance to recuperate before we go through to the final.
Real interesting matches so far, I think.
It's great, like especially these kids are around 10 years old.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes I wish my jiu-jitsu was that good.
You know what I'm constantly I'm amazed about, is that for a lot of these kids, a lot of these movements that adults have to spend, quite literally, hours, months, weeks, drilling, a lot of them come fairly naturally to them.
We're just going to give
definitely.
The teams a little bit of a rest before the final.
What's quite impressive to me is how stable the base on their feet. It's really impressive.
Absolutely.
Just being so sure of that.
Yeah, we're just going to take a little break, guys.
So we're going to take a little bit of a break here. And in the meantime,
So we'll let you guys catch up with some of the highlights and with some of our sponsors.
Absolutely. So we'll be back in a few.
Be like everyone else. Now, why would you want to do that? It's not about fitting in or standing out. It's about having the confidence to just be. Yes, it takes guts, but when you're more you, it's easier for everyone else to feel a bit more themselves too.
You wanna meet me at the bar? Yeah. You wanna meet me at the lounge?
Really professional event. Really happy to be part of an event like this. Thank you all you guys for coming. Like I said, it was a big pleasure. I'm really impressed with the level here in Hong Kong. I didn't know the level was good like this.
Be like everyone else. Now, why would you want to do that? Be awkward, brave, funny and fearless. Be bold, be timid, be brash. Be boringly interesting. Be limited edition, be one of one. Be proud to be 100 trillion atoms of pure you. It's not about fitting in or standing out. It's about having the confidence to just be. Yes, it takes guts, but when you're more you, it's easier for everyone else to feel a bit more themselves too.
You wanna meet me at the bar? Yeah. You wanna meet me at the lounge? Yeah.
Be like everyone else. Now, why would you want to do that? It's not about fitting in or standing out. It's about having the confidence to just be. Yes, it takes guts, but when you're more you, it's easier for everyone else to feel a bit more themselves too.
Yo, you wanna meet me at the bar? Yeah. Yo, you wanna meet me at the lounge?
Really professional event. Really happy to be part of an event like this. Thank you all you guys for coming. Like I said, it was a big pleasure. I'm really impressed with the level here in Hong Kong. I didn't know the level was good like this.
Four stripes.
Be like everyone else. Now, why would you want to do that? It's not about fitting in or standing out. It's about having the confidence to just be. Yes, it takes guts, but when you're more you, it's easier for everyone else to feel a bit more themselves too.
Yo, you wanna meet me at the bar? Yeah. Yo, you wanna meet me at the lounge?
And we're back live from the Open Heart Dojo.
Final of the Kids Invitational.
Final of the Kids Invitational. Still just about getting ready. I think all the kids are taking a little bit of a much-needed break.
In just a few minutes, we'll begin our final between Alavanca and Discovery Bay BJJ. Just a reminder to all teams, adults and kids, please hang around after this final to take a mass group photo. Thank you.
So as you might have heard, Team Alavanca versus Team BJJ.
That's right. A couple of questions in the word Alavanca. I believe it means leverage in Portuguese. And actually was a favorite word of Elio Gracie. I'm sure that makes a lot of sense, actually.
I think it worked for him.
Yeah. So one correction, one of the teammates from BJJ that we've been referring to as Antoine is actually Eric. So
Yeah,
slight
sorry
correction
about
there.
that.
Good that we picked it up sooner rather than later.
Sorry, Eric.
Sorry, Eric. Eric
Dominating his matches.
dominating. But all the kids acquitting themselves incredibly well today, I thought.
Yeah, very impressive. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I think I actually think the blue belts have their work cut out for them in terms of entertainment and excitement.
I hope these guys put on the show now.
Yeah. Well, most of them have been here watching them, so.
Okay, we're just about to get ready.
With Team Discovery Bay BJJ, be ready, as well as Alavanca. The first fight will be between Owen and Eric.
That's right. Okay. Here we go.
So Eric, here we go.
So first up, we have Owen from Team Alavanca. We need a stripy belt. Looking for it. There it is. Owen from Team Alavanca versus Eric from BJJ. Take a bit of time to suit everybody up. And once again, Eric giving up a sizable weight differential. But let's see how they go. And we're off.
I've been trying to find some grips.
Being very strategic about how to engage right now.
Eric's doing a good job of breaking the first. Okay, Owen pulls.
Big pull.
Eric looking to pass. Yeah, so donkey guard. So
he's triangling.
It's almost a reverse triangle, but not really because both arms are inside. So it's like
it's not really around the neck. So let's see if you can affect
inverted
the sweep.
body triangle.
Eric keeping balance here.
Yeah, Owen, yeah, exactly. Owen should let go of that triangle and try and look for either sweep or spin back to kind of a conventional guard position.
Yeah, awkward position.
There's not really much either guy can do from here.
Yeah. We have a minute and 45. So
yeah, Eric's still basing really well, so he's not. Yeah.
I think Owen looking to find a way to
try and push a sweep, but there's no triangle here, so his legs are kind of around the wrong way. But he has an opportunity to switch that now. Okay, so now that guard is open, Eric can look to pass.
And
I mean, inverting
certainly what he does.
quite nicely there, actually, to keep his guard.
Yep.
Okay,
So back to standing again.
Back reset.
No points on the board with
Tied.
just under a minute left.
Let's go, Rick. You can do it. Focus, breathe.
This competitor is looking a little bit tentative right now.
Yeah, trying to work out the best way to enter, re-engage here.
Yeah.
0-0.
45 seconds left.
Eric just shaking off that attempted grip from Owen.
Yep. Oh, shooting in.
Shoots on a single.
Gets a single.
Single.
Oh,
nearly.
It picks him up, but good sprawl.
From Eric. If he stays on top here, Owen's going to get two. Eric's scrambling hard there to try and come up. Okay,
Owen
he got
gets
the
a
two.
two.
Looking to backstep out.
Into side
he's
control.
going to get the 3 for side control. But his head is wrapped. He needs to get his head out.
10 seconds left. Owen definitely got his eye on the clock. He's going to look to try and maintain position.
Oh, the knee's inside still, so he's not going to go. He got the 2, which was enough to take points for him.
Super close fight, guys.
Great, really kind of cagey match, but technical in the end, very nice. Very close.
This match is Alavanca.
So Owen with Team Alavanca getting the win, 5 points, giving his team 5 points overall.
So 5-0, Team Alavanca.
But given that Team DBBJJ is down to 2 people, we'll see Eric again.
Yeah, in the final matchup.
And right now we have Ivan versus Clara. So Ivan from Team Alavanca versus Clara from Team DBBJJ. Really interesting to see the kind of awareness the kids are maintaining in terms of, competitive and strategic instincts, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It actually looks like they have a game plan and they know what they want to do, which is great.
Yeah. So
here we go, on the way.
Looks like Ivan searching for the takedown, not looking to pull.
Big weight advantage.
No, gets a big pull, maintains.
If he stays on top, he's going to get the 2. Have to watch the armbar from the bottom again from Clara. So Ivan gets the 2.
Ivan does get the 2. Clara's throwing the armbar from the bottom, but now settling into side control.
Yeah, he should get the 3 points for the pass.
He gets 3 points.
So Clara's going to have to make some frames here and try and replace guard.
Good job trying to get her knee back in. Ivan following
crossface
around.
is really making it hard for Clara to face back in towards Ivan and replace her guard.
Yeah.
Ivan didn't really establish that knee on belly, so he's not going to score for that.
All right, Ivan in half guard now.
It's a good recovery from Clara. She really needs that underhook on her right side.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ivan nearly slides past, but Clara gets that knee in. That's good retention from Clara.
Yeah.
She's almost back to close guard there.
She's got 1 butterfly hook,
and she gets
now
the close guard. Great recovery.
Clara trying her best to break posture. I'd probably see Clara throw up another armbar attempt from here.
Yeah, that armbar is pretty stretched out. If Clara can switch her hips.
Definitely trying to move it across the side, across her midline.
Ivan's grips are pretty strong. Clara's finding it quite hard to break them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kaisakaiki showing great awareness.
Okay,
making sure those accidental slams.
Slam.
There you go. There's the armbar attempt.
Good awareness from Ivan to block the leg coming over there.
Yeah.
The triangle. Clara sets up the triangle nearly. Oh wow! Ivan did a good job to posture up, and he nearly gets the pass. Not quite passing. The leg is in again. He might have the pass now.
Ivan really making the most of his
does
size
got the
and
power.
weight advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Smashing through.
Clara's doing an amazing job given the size difference.
Absolutely.
It's like an absolute match.
It certainly is.
So 30 seconds remain. Ivan up 8-0.
Ivan looking to move in the mount.
He steps over. Did he get?
Steps
Yeah,
over.
so
He
got
gets the
down to
4.
12-0
Now, with less than 10
Looked at the
seconds
armor,
up.
but didn't have control of the arm. So basically, he's going to lose position here if he's not careful.
Not quite S-mount. It's time. Ivan takes the win.
Great job by Clara, given that size difference.
Absolutely. Win by points, 12-0. Putting Team Alavanca up now 5.
So 10 points in total.
10 points in total.
Really good job.
So DB BJJ are going to need to hit the sub in this one to level it up, and then maybe we can have a tie break.
Yep.
Anything less is going to be overall victory for Team Alavanca.
But once again, mad props to both teams, but in particular in this one for Clara.
Absolutely.
Managing a much bigger opponent with a very, very obviously heavy top game, heavy smash game, and still finding opportunities to regain her guard,
Really,
keep herself
really
safe,
impressive,
and
for
also
sure.
continues threaten submissions from the bottom.
Throwing up those potential armbar attempts the whole match. It was great.
It looked like Eric actually going to check on his teammate, which is really kind
A
of
very good fight from both
encouraging to see.
And the winner of this match is Alavanca. Well done, Ivan. Good job, both of you guys. Really, really good.
a great job. And once again, Team Alavanca continuing their unbroken run so far.
Indeed. So we'll have Eric back in for the final match versus Lex from Alavanca.
The final matchup between Alavanca and DB is between Lex and Eric.
This is it. Team DB BJJ have to win by submission in order to tie it up. Anything less than that, and Team Alavanca will take the prize challenge for the Junior Invitational.
By 10 points, winning both matches by points.
Lex's teammates giving him some valuable advice there. Don't get submitted.
Always very valuable advice. All right.
Here we go.
And time is on.
Give them pressure. Get pressure. It's gonna come to takedown.
All right.
Pressure, pressure. Ready to throw. Hands up. Hands up.
So once again, both competitors feeling themselves out, feeling
KG
each
start
other out.
again, trying to find grip, trying to find a way in.
Beware of grips. I think Eric in particular trying to avoid getting any advantage at all in terms of grips.
Lex has got to be a little bit careful sticking his arm out. You could get arm dragged, and we know what Eric is like on the back control.
Absolutely. Okay,
so
now
Lex
we
found the
got some
grip now.
engagement. Eric, Lex
Looking for the Uchigari, really nice.
he maintains position, he gets the 2.
Two. Eric gets a chance to work his close guard. Maybe he can get a sweep from here. Lex is going to try open and pass.
The other side, sorry. Grab the arm.
Lex is fine. Lex is fine.
Right one.
Put him on the ground.
Grab the arm.
So Eric working hard.
Yeah,
Try to bring that arm across the midline.
I've had a chance for a sit-up sweep there.
Yeah.
Push in.
Trying to
go for the
push
triangle.
for a triangle, but Lex made great frames with his elbows there. Oh, he's dived a bit there. It's a bit dangerous. Okay. Almost gave up. Position, top position.
To work for the pass right now.
Yeah. Eric's doing a really good job of keeping his legs inside here.
Really active guard by Eric.
Yep.
Lex looking to use movement to get past, but Eric doing a good job following
his legs in the whole time.
Back into close guard again and throwing up for the triangle attempt. Lex probably needs to posture up. But Eric doing a really good job of actually trying to bring his posture in, try to lock in that triangle, or potentially go for the sweep. All right, settle.
Lex almost getting the pass, and then Eric finding that knee inside every time. A really good replacement.
Yeah, absolutely. And threatening that off-balancing at all times.
Yeah. Lex really needs to block his hip to secure the pass, and that's what the detail that he's missing there. So we've got about 35 seconds left.
35 seconds.
Last 30 seconds.
Really great active guard by Eric.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice. Super close match.
Push up, push up, push up. Push up.
Back into close guard again. Lex very aware if he gives any space in his elbows.
Keep his arms safe here.
Yeah.
I'm sure Eric's going to try and threaten this up.
The problem about keeping your arms safe is that you're not threatening anything yourself or looking to pass either.
Oh, the gi's been pulled over his head.
Time! That's time.
Great match, super close.
Great match.
Really nice. Great
Lex
guard
with
play from
very
Eric.
canny awareness of just maintaining position and taking a very narrow win by 2 points to give
Alavanca
it.
5 and 15 points overall for the match.
So a clean sweep of the final round.
The winner by only 2 points is Alavanca! Congratulations!
So Team Alavanca getting the clean sweep of the final of Team BJJ, winning the Junior Invitational.
Great fights from all the kids.
Great fights from all the kids. Really great effort by Team BJJ as well, given the fact that they were effectively a two-man team the entire.
Great effort from those guys. Yeah.
Most of the matches, they definitely got their money's worth. They got more matches, I think, than both teams combined. I suspect.
I think so. Yeah.
Everyone taking a little bit of time. Certainly.
Sorry guys, we're just going to move this backdrop and then do the sort of award ceremony and then do some pictures. Thank you.
I think there's a lot of relief on behalf of the competitors and a lot of incredible happiness on behalf of the parents and relieved as well.
Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of here. This is all experience. If these guys keep training, keep competing, this is only going to help them in the future.
I think we saw some really encouraging stuff from them, I thought, actually.
That's some great jiu-jitsu.
Great jiu-jitsu, great awareness, some fairly broad knowledge of all the various different techniques out there.
Yep.
Yeah. Some good competitive awareness as well. People really thinking hard about...
they were working out how to get the entry for their game, if they wanted to pull guard. We even saw some people who were pulling in their first matches actually looking for the takedown in later matches. So they might even could switch up their tactics, which is awesome.
And adjusting mid-fly too, depending on what the point situation were.
Come up to this area. We're going
Absolutely.
to present the winners, their prizes.
So I think if you guys have been paying attention, hopefully everyone who's out there right now, potentially watching, especially all the kids out there who are watching, this is the first Junior Invitational. It certainly probably won't be the last, and we could always do with more competitors. So certainly I hope everyone who's watching out there is encouraged.
If you want to give your kids a chance to compete, then there's going to be more tournaments like this.
Yeah. I think it's an incredible learning experience for everyone involved. You definitely have to believe that all of their various jiu-jitsu games have effectively leveled up after this.
Yeah, which it does. Like every time you start preparing for a competition, you're putting in that extra effort, and that's where a lot of learning happens.
As you can see, everyone kind of organizing themselves right now. I think it's very exciting for a lot of these young competitors to be part of a team event, which I think is also something a little bit unique within jiu-jitsu, given that your typical competition would just be an individual event. This team format, I think, really allows a lot of the young competitors kind of develop a team spirit and figure out ways of supporting each other, advising each other. So I think they achieved a lot of growth in more ways than just getting
straight out competition, right?
Match experience.
Yeah.
So Team Alavanca with a well-deserved win, bringing home for Shanghai BJJ.
The winners of the 4-star challenge get a grip ski. Congratulations, Alavanca! You guys are our winners today.
All members of the team get themselves a grip
Sponsors
ski.
hooking the guys up with a grip ski. Well done to those guys.
Well done to Owen, Ivan, and Lex.
Amber's jumping in there. She trains with these guys regularly.
Well done.
Congratulations to the winner. Can all the other kids' teams please come out for a big group photo with your coaches?
Bring all the parents on board.
Kowloon BJJ kids and DB kids. You guys all did such an amazing job today, so come and get your group photo.
So well done to all the kids, well done to all the kind of junior competitors out there. It seems like the future of Hong Kong Jiu-Jitsu is in good hands.
Looking bright.
Looking very bright. Look forward to seeing a lot more of these kids in the future. All you adult blue belts, all you master competitors out there, good luck to you. You have a few more years left, a few more good years left. That's certainly how I feel when watching a lot of these young guns do their work.
Okay, ready? Everybody look here.
Everyone say 4
All smiles all around.
Smiles all around.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Coaches and parents, if you want to get in there too, go in there.
There you go. And to think, this is only the first part of the afternoon.
Still to come, the Blue Belt Challenge, under 76 kilos. Just taking care of all the formalities.
I don't think you see any wider smiles than the parents there.
All right.
All right, so once again,
move quickly into the Blue Belt match.
If you're just joining us, we are just closing out the 4STRIPES Junior Invitational Team Challenge. The winning team out of 3 teams was Team Alavanca, followed by Team DB BJJ and Kowloon BJJ.
As well as your big